All right. Hello.
Welcome
All of y'all
back.
replay folks that are just watching the first few seconds. What are you doing? Drinking a Dr. Pepper in the afternoon, baby.
Look, I got to make it through the afternoon.
Tell you.
This morning was rough. You know, I know those of you who go to church, y'all understand, but this morning was particularly rough. It was like one of those mornings where you wake up and you hear the sky rumbling, you hear the rain coming down, and you just want to throw the covers over
roll
your head
over and go back to sleep. Yeah, I agree. Look, I was feeling the same way this morning.
50-50 on it. Like, should we? I know we should go to church. I know we should, but like, can I really make myself get out of this bed? Can I really make myself get up?
I really want to get out of this bed. How bad do I want to get out of this bed?
It took some motivation, y'all. It was hard. And then I slept in the truck on the way home from church. I fell asleep. I was it's just been dreary and miserable and just dragging. And it's one of those days where I didn't want to do nothing. We did, praise be to God, we did have the energy, all of us, to clean this house. We all got our house clean.
Yep, I got the house clean. And great. I've been working on finishing up a project, which y'all will see tomorrow.
He was working outside.
Not going to tell you what it is, but we've been working on a project outside.
And this drizzly nastiness, you were out there sludging through it. And humidity is 100%. So it's even though the ground is wet and everything's wet, it's like a hot, wet blanket is wrapped around you. You can't breathe. That's 100% humidity. And he was out there sweating and working in it. And he never sweats. You never sweat. And he was out there sweating. That was bad.
Humidity was rough today.
Working on that
because
stuff.
It's not raining constantly. So it like drizzled and then it would pour a little bit and then it would cut off for a few hours, which is when I'm going out to work on stuff. But it's just so muggy, just crazy.
Everybody saying hi, Wes and Angie. Hi, guys. Hello. From all over the U.S. and outside the U.S. Hey.
I tell you, all these folks that live, in places like the Netherlands and Australia and the UK, we need to just go take a trip.
Even places like Kentucky and places that are within our driving distance, I would still like to take a trip and go see y'all.
Yep. Kentucky's really pretty.
And Florida, everybody likes Florida. Switzerland, see, and Illinois. I don't think have I ever seen Illinois?
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
I've been on here.
As I drove through it, or like.
Oh, have you seen it?
Like, have I seen it? Have I been to it?
I don't know if you have. I used to go to Illinois for work when we lived
Ohio.
up in Indiana.
I've never seen Ohio either. Never seen Canada.
I've been to Ohio too.
He's been everywhere.
Not everywhere.
Almost.
I've never been to Puerto Rico.
Well, that's one place.
Hello, Puerto Rico. I've never been there.
I haven't been there. I haven't either.
I think the closest I got to Puerto Rico was Santo Domingo, which is not really Puerto Rico. So
Corpus Christi, nice, Texas. Through Hills and Valleys Homestead. I'm gonna have to look up y'all's channel. Through Hills and Valleys Homestead.
It has been, as y'all know, it was a rough start to the week, but
we're
the
still
rest of the week
we're still pulling through.
It's been pretty good. Like we've been okay. Obviously, we missed Sebastian still, but it's been we're making it. We're doing good. Nope. You know what, Miss Linda? I've never been to New Hampshire, and you haven't either, right?
Nope.
But
Sorry.
I hear it's beautiful in the fall.
Michigan either, Oregon, no. New York, no. My mother went to New York. I didn't know.
I've been in New York.
You've been
to New York.
Yeah.
Choking.
Don't choke.
I've been in New York.
I feel like it's been this week especially has been like a week of like new beginnings, like starting over with this project he's gonna talk to y'all about, and y'all are gonna see
I'm not Monday. Yeah. I'm not gonna talk about today. I wouldn't want to
definitely like
give it away.
It's like a rebirth thing. It's like a fresh new start. It feels like a new start after losing Bashi. It feels like a recovery, and I just feel like with the garden and with the plants, we just kind of had to restart. Y'all saw where we lost a lot of stuff in the cold, and then we got to replant a lot for the upcoming seasons. And I feel like this week's been focused on just restart, rebirth, renewal, restart, refresh. Just kind of get past the old and on with the new. I got that feeling this week.
Yep, definitely. We lived in Fort Wayne, Indiana, as well as Lafayette, Indiana, for a while. We lived out on what was that, Highway 1 or county road or highway 950 or they didn't call it county road. It was like 950 north, something south. I don't remember.
It was like 450 south and 950 north. It was like a crossroad thing way out in the middle of nowhere.
They did. They do it different up there.
It was out in the cornfields.
Like
we had cornfields on all four sides.
And we lived in we had 2 or 3 acres that we had in a house on 2 or 3 acres, but that 2 or 3 acres was cut out of this 100-acre cornfield. So they would fly by during the growing season. They would fly by crop dusting, and man, that was miserable. That stuff, it just drifts over into everything.
We found out we were renting the place. We didn't buy the place, we rented, and we found out why nobody had bought the place, because they were trying to sell it. And they had been trying to sell it for I think a couple of years. And we found out
it needed some work, but
we found out the real reason why they couldn't sell it was because it was in smack in the middle, like the only residence out there for miles. There was nothing else out there for miles. The only residence around all those cornfields, just surrounded by cornfields. And it was the only residential plot right in the middle. And then I think 1 mile down the road was a pig farm.
Yep. A pig farm.
Somebody was running a pig farm down there.
Yeah. And it would waft over.
You could smell the pig farm. And then I think not too far from that was chicken farms. Yeah.
Yep.
So those are the reasons why they couldn't sell it.
Yeah. Freeze-dried lollies and freeze-dried cheesecake. How is the cheesecake? I've never had freeze-dried cheesecake before. That sounds interesting. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about freeze-dried cheesecake. The texture would be interesting. I would love to try it. We need to try that. We need to do that.
I'm not afraid to try a piece of cheesecake. Maybe not a lot, but a little.
You're way up north. I'm in South Central Bloomington. Yep. You know right where Bloomington is. So I used to travel when we lived up in Indiana. I traveled for work. And so I drove all over the state, as well as over in Illinois. I went up to Chicago several times. And then I went up to Michigan once, I think.
Oh yeah, it was nothing for him to be gone 4 hours one way, and then he had to go do his job when he got there, and then drive home 4
back.
hours. So
I'm glad we don't do that anymore.
Driving, like a solid 8 hours of driving.
Yep. By the way, we're munching on nuts. So I got these deluxe nuts that I picked up at Sam's Club.
I just got.
I don't know. We had these. And then she bought these. Okay, I don't know why.
It was before we bought those. We've had these a while, so it was before we even bought those. But I saw these just on the shelf, and they had the berries in them. So I like
the cranberries.
I like the nuts with the cranberries and stuff. I like
the dried cranberries.
A little bit of fruit with my nuts,
Cranberries are so tart.
But they're good.
So tart. I don't know who thought to eat a cranberry. They're tart, baby.
I mean, you wouldn't eat a fresh cranberry, but I'm sure somebody dried them out and sweetened them a little bit and was like, that tastes good.
Yeah, I don't know. Hello in England. Hello. I don't know. Even ice cream sandwich. So freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches. I haven't done that yet either. We haven't tried that yet either.
Somebody at church was asking us about freeze-dried food, and we explained.
Yeah, we were talking about freeze-dried food at church today.
Our adventures in freeze-drying stuff, and what works out and what really doesn't do well freeze-drying.
So there hasn't been a lot of days between Thursday. I think it was Thursday when we did our last live, and today. But y'all did see on Friday, my sweet wife, my dear sweet wife.
Oh, y'all know you love me.
I love you too, baby.
Yeah.
But
thank goodness you do.
she brought home how many?
Well, the first or the second?
Well, the first time you brought home
7.
Sent her to the store for the flame weeder we needed. Hey, Chestnut Hills.
Yeah, I was there to get a flame weeder from Tractor Supply.
And I didn't think nothing of it because I sent her late. It was kind of late in the evening when she went. Y'all, she can't go nowhere.
He messed
without bringing home an animal.
He sent me by myself. That was your mistake.
Oh, so she brought home how many chicks? How many?
7.
7 chicks. And then we needed some mix, some soil, the Pro Mix, more of the Pro Mix. So
from Safford's.
She goes.
Well, I just happened to be by myself.
To go to Safford's by herself.
Because I was dropping Lily off somewhere. So I just happened to be driving through by myself. He didn't send me there, but he was like, oh, hey, can you stop and pick up some soil?
While you're driving through. Mind you, we had been to Safford's before. Hey, don't chew on the box and the tape, girl. Biscuit's over here chewing on a box and on box tape. We had been by Safford's before during the winter, and they told me that they don't carry chicks. So I'm thinking there's no way that I gotta worry. Y'all, she comes home with what, 4 more chicks?
It was 4 more. And that's not what they said. They didn't say they don't carry
chicks. They
didn't say
they told me they don't carry chicks.
No. He wasn't listening. They didn't say they don't. They said they don't have them right now. Said we're not carrying them in this season. And it was wintertime when we asked,
No.
But it is spring now.
No. They said they didn't have them. I know they said it. I know they said they didn't have them. They lied to me. They lied.
Both times it got me. Look, I was headed in Tractor Supply to get the flame weeder. I had it in my hand. I was headed to the checkout. I heard cheep, cheep, cheep on. My head started whipping around. I was looking. I was like, I know I heard a chick. So I hunted down the sound and I was like, y'all got more in? And she was like, yeah. And I said, can I see? And it's never just looking, right? It's never just looking. You're going to buy some. You know you are.
My goodness.
And then so in Safford's, I had the ticket, for all the soil I was going to get, and they were going to load me up. I even got out of the store. I made it out of the store because I didn't know that their brooder system is actually outside under the carport walkway. They have this big brooder thing set up. I thought, I didn't think chicks, but I was sitting there walking out with my ticket, just bebopping, and I hear cheep, cheep, cheep. I'm looking and I see him in the little brooder, and I was like, oh, and I ran back in the store. Y'all have chicks? Can you tell me about these chicks?
I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you, just can't send her anywhere by herself in the spring. So she hadn't been back to the store by herself since then.
Miss Luann said I can get one more and make it a dozen. I like this plan.
Nope. Bad plan. For all you fellow Kentuckians, fun fact, I have family in Elizabethtown.
Nice.
That whole area up there.
Those are more of your family members that I haven't met.
Yep. A lot of them that I haven't met.
I have only met a select few of his family members, guys. Apparently,
you and me both.
Apparently he's got a huge family, but I haven't met them. Oh, what breeds did we get? I just saw that. Okay. So the first 7 were Easter eggers. And was that on the video that we already put out? Easter egg? Yeah, it's on there. Yep. So if you go back and watch our videos, you'll actually
I don't think I talked about the breeds though.
Okay. All right. You'll actually get to see what they look like. If you look at our most recent video, you'll get to see the little cheapies, and they're so cute. And you'll get to see Avery playing with them outside, and you'll get to enjoy the little peeper cheapers, but they're adorable. And they're Easter egger babies, supposedly pullets. Tractor Supply has been known to, I don't want to say lie, but they get confused about the breed. Or confused about the gender. There we go. Sometimes I have had them mix up the gender before.
Well, I think it's who they get them from. So wherever they get them, they're sending it to them and telling them that they're pullets, and then they're selling them as pullets.
Supposedly these are pullets. I hope they are. It's 7 Easter egger pullets. But at Safford's, I was told that they were straight run. So they were real honest about that. They said, no, these are all straight run. They had everything from silver laced Wyandottes to Americanas to Barred Rock. And I said, well, since they're straight run, I said, let me just get 2 of the Americana and 2 of the silver laced Wyandottes. I like those.
You got 4 of them. So you got 4 roosters.
So when I went out there with one of the workers to get my chicks and everything, I was like, oh, can I, do you mind if I look? Because some stores, some places that sell you chicks will actually let you inspect the chick before you buy it. They'll actually let you handle the chick and kind of look at it and everything. And they said, sure, come look, pick out which one you want. And I said, oh, great. So I grabbed it and I looked at the little wings and stuff and tried to give it my best guess.
But you can't tell until they're like a month old or so.
It's an educated guess. I tried to give it my best guess on is it a hen or a rooster, and they all look like hens, but one of them that specifically looked like a rooster, I still kept it. So one, I think, is a boy. I still kept that one because I do want a large breed rooster in our big flock. Because we're gonna have some.
We got a visitor.
Yeah, because we're gonna have some big hens, and I want to have a big rooster to take care of them. Because we have a mini rooster, but we don't have a big rooster. So if it's a boy, it's okay. I can have one, but if I get all 4 boys, I might be a little upset. But I gave it my best, educated guess.
Yep, do the best you can, huh? Hello in Louisiana.
Hey.
Hello in the Bayou. You're gonna have to read another book one of these days.
Yeah.
You have to read another book.
I'm sure there's more funnies like that. I haven't come across much Louisiana stories.
Y'all
like
notice?
That one, but I'm gonna have to read it.
I wore my LSU shirt just as a reminder that Georgia and Auburn are bad at football, but have good agricultural departments. That's why I wore the shirt, to represent Georgia and Auburn's good agricultural departments. That's why I wore this shirt.
Yeah. Yep.
You like it?
Yeah,
it looks good on me. I like it.
I like all your.
I like it. It's comfortable.
LSU stuff. All your LSU stuff is cute on you.
Hold your thumbs up, Wes. We're probably cousins. Yeah, with youngest of 7 kids. Louisville.
And hey from Elizabethtown. Miss Faith said she just got 4 more silkies. There you go. Yeah.
Chickens are bad for you.
And there's your dad. Hey from Dad. Hey, Papa Blair.
Oh, hey.
I see you.
Hello. Yep. My dad would know who all we're kin to in Elizabethtown.
He would know better than us. Also, somebody had said that they would have brought home a lot of dogs. It's funny that you say that. You want to tell them what else?
Yeah. Where was that? That was up here. I'd bring home dogs. Yeah. Miss Beverly. Look.
You laugh, but,
She's on the way home yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yesterday. She was headed home. Lily spent the night at a friend's house on Friday night. And they live a couple hours away. So we met them halfway in Selma. I say Angie drove her halfway. And so then she went to pick her up yesterday. She's on her way home. And y'all know, I always check and make sure she's going the way she should. So she's going to get home.
Make sure I don't get lost.
Make sure she didn't get stuck or end up somewhere. So I check on her and she's kind of down off from where she should be. Not far off, but I called her. I'm like, hey, honey, is everything okay? Or did you have issues? And she's like, oh, I just need gas. Well, while she's on the phone with me, I hear Lily, Mom, no, Mom, you can't. No, Mom, no. And then Angie just stopped talking. And so all I hear is Lily saying, Dad, Mom found another puppy. Mom found a puppy on the side of the road. She found another puppy. So it was this, it has turned purple. Yep. You're right, Dad. It did. It turned all purple just for you. Go Tigers. My dad is an Alabama fan. My poor dad.
They go back and forth. He's just confused.
So, anyway, come to find out, she had run across this. What kind of puppy was it?
It looked like a Cocker Spaniel puppy. It had the hair and the shape of a spaniel.
She did not bring it home. She gave it food, gave it water, and after some persuasion, she left it there. But y'all, when I tell you this is a regular occurrence around here, I don't even know what to do about it because I don't get it. People just drop dogs or whatever it's crazy.
It's a dump dog area. They did warn us when we first got here. They said this is dump dog central. You'll see dogs dropped every day.
Now the place where she saw this dog is actually down the road from us a little bit. It's about 10 minutes.
5 minutes from here.
5 minutes. 5 minutes. Away, so it's not too far. It's on down the road a little bit in a little town called Pine Hill.
A little tiny offshoot.
But
I was literally just driving, while I was talking to you, and as I'm on, on the phone, and I got it on speaker and everything, and Lily's just talking, and you're talking, and my eyes are on the road. I saw literally coming at me. I'm driving this way. The dog is running at me in the middle of the road. It wasn't like, I saw some stray off on the side or like down a side road. It was in the middle of the road, walking at me, like walking towards me, and it wasn't getting off the road, and traffic's flying, and it was not moving. So I'm like, dog's going to get killed,
Yep.
I stopped the truck right in the middle of the road. It was like at the front of my vehicle. I get out, I check on it. It's all bouncing around happy and everything. And I was like, Lily, what do you want me to do? She goes, no, leave it, Mama, leave it. And I'm talking to Wes at the same time. I'm like, look, I know I promised you I wouldn't bring home any more strays, but and I won't bring it home if you don't want me to. But what am I supposed to do with this? It's a sweet baby. It was jumping all over me, pawing all over me, licking all over me. I have these containers in my truck I carry around just for those cases. Broke open a little can of dog food and poured it in, and a bottle of water in the other dish, and I set it on the side of the road, hoping it would get off the road. Right. Well, it was interested in the food for like half a minute, and I get back in the truck to move my vehicle because everybody's lining up behind me. So I'm trying to move along, and then I look in the rear view, and the little dog is chasing my truck, just bouncing behind me, chasing it. And then it jumps out in the other lane of traffic, almost gets hit by the oncoming traffic in the other lane. I'm like, this dog's not going to make it. It's going to get killed.
Yeah. So I'm hoping it's okay. But here's the problem we have, right? And this is what I told Angie, and we're going to have to talk and figure out a solution for this. But I did reach out and to the local shelter and tried to see what their policy is. So we'll see. I haven't heard back from them yet. I'm going to reach out to a couple more local shelters in Louisiana. When you called a shelter because you found a stray, we always got told like they didn't have room, they couldn't take them. Yes, I agree. Our prayers and thoughts, we were actually just talking about this earlier today.
That's rough.
For those of you who don't know, I don't know the name of the other town, but one of the towns was, I was just telling somebody about it. And then, Rolling Fork, Mississippi got wiped out preliminary. They said it was the EF4 tornado. The whole town got flattened. It's just gone. 26 people that were confirmed dead so far. So my heart goes out to you if you were affected by that, and y'all are in our prayers. But I want to make sure I mention that because I saw that pop up, and that's devastating. It's just crazy, getting worse and worse. But yeah, so back to the dog thing.
What you think?
We've got to figure out our options. The problem with us bringing all these animals home is when we bring an animal home, we've got to take it to the vet, get shots, get it taken care of, make sure it's healthy. If it's got worms, treat it.
It's a whole
commitment. It's expensive.
It's a whole money issue. It's a whole thing
and so
we gotta take on.
To be frank, it's sad, but it comes down to money, right? Because we can't afford to take all these animals to the vet or build facilities to house them.
Because we can't just throw a strange dog in with our dogs. You can't throw another dog in on top of your already established pack. That's not how dogs work. And what if they don't get along? And what if they fight? And I can't just fill my house full of strange dogs. So where am I going to put these dogs if I am going to try to hold on to them or rehome them or give them to a shelter?
They have to have a place to sit. And so you can only do what you can do. You can only do so much. Yeah.
That is the truth.
Yeah,
we would have them everywhere. We'd have little dogs stuffed in our purse. We'd have them in the car. We would have them everywhere.
And so so far every stray we've seen has been pretty friendly. I mean,
so far, yeah.
I mean, look at Biscuit. She was like Insta dog. I don't know why these people dump some of these dogs. I don't get it. I personally don't get it. And
there's some that don't come to me. They completely run the opposite direction.
Yep.
Are you okay? Yeah. Okay.
Heard a clump from the kitchen. Lily's making dinner.
There's some that are so scared of people. I don't know if it's from abuse or if they just don't like people. But there's some that do run from me and the kids if we were to try to give them food or be nice to them. So there's not always the nice, friendly puppy. But for the most part, every dump dog that we've seen has just I guess they just didn't want it, or maybe they had too many, or I don't know.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I can't think of a good enough reason to dump a dog. Even if it had all the health issues in the world like Bashy, even if it was that bad, I can't Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't leave it. You know, I can't dump a dog and just say good luck.
Yep.
It was heartbreaking to leave the spaniel. Like, it was hard.
Yeah, you
I was
can't
on the
leave
phone
dogs
with
that
him,
aren't
like,
ours.
I was struggling. So was he. He was like, honey, I don't know. I know you don't want to leave it. I don't want you to leave it either. But, you know, and we
got to. You can't. We can't just keep bringing them home.
We were struggling with that one. I was like almost about to cry as I drove away from it. And that was hard.
It's a weekly thing. It's a weekly thing. Let us know what y'all think. You know, what ideas y'all have. Because I'll tell you what. It's a weekly occurrence. We see them all the time. I don't get it. And it's all over the state. We see them. We're driving all over the place. I don't understand. I don't get it.
And I know with us having animals and with us having a homestead, just like it happened at the last place and the place before that, when you have animals, it's going to attract other animals. So I'm pretty sure every dump dog and stray dog in the neighborhood is eventually going to make its way to my house. I know it is. And they're going to show up.
You better start praying otherwise, honey, because we don't need every stray dog and every stray animal showing up at the house.
I know it.
you know the one thing I wish about dogs, I wish when they were stray they were a little more like cats. You don't see stray cats. You know why? Because they're out there feeding themselves. They're out there taking care of themselves. They're out there trying to build a shed to put stalls in to quarantine. If we're having to quarantine them, that means we're bringing them home. So I don't know.
Yes, we've seen Jamie's weenie wagon. Yes, that was the cutest thing. That was so funny. Yep.
It's just not. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
I do want to do research on like
what options there are.
Yeah, or like, I don't want to jump ahead and say that we will do this, but like playing around with the idea, like how hard would it really be to start some sort of an animal rescue or an animal?
It would be hard.
Or an animal adoption facility, or like
it would be hard.
Could we do that with the place we have? I don't know. That might be a future endeavor.
Maybe one day after I'm able to quit my day job. That could be something if we were full-time just doing the farm. Right. But right now, 8 hours a day.
Content creating, starting plants, doing the family nursery, doing the homestead, caring for the animals we have, and trying to start a animal shelter rescue.
And it would mostly be on you.
And it would mostly be on me to
because
do
I'm working
all the work. So I don't think that's something we can take on just yet, but it's a thought. It's an idea.
The storms are not going to affect us in a negative way. We've had off and on rain, had some wind, but we're kind of just south of where the bulk of the storms went through. So we didn't have any real big issues with the storms. It's actually off and on raining here. I talked to Jason earlier this morning, and they've gotten a good bit of rain, but no ill effects from the storms. They didn't have any issues from the storms. And they're all safe and sound. So if any of you were concerned about Cog Hill, they're good. They're all good to go. And so are we. Like I said, we didn't have any negative impact other than not being able to work outside from the storm.
Yeah, Miss Sherry, that's something that our family and our children became very well acquainted with very early on in life. They figured that out real quick, because if nobody takes them and if we can't drop them off to anybody or any facility, any no-kill shelter or anything like that, if we don't have a place to take them, then they become ours. They become our responsibility.
Come show everybody. Oh. Lily tried her hand at making homemade noodles.
Nice.
A little bit farther. Yeah, there we go. Yep.
Beautiful. Lovely. And they all look symmetrical. Nice.
Yeah. And you see what this kid's got on, y'all?
Oh, you dropped a little bit.
Sweater. She got a sweater on. It's hot. What is my child thinking?
She's always cold.
I love her, but man,
she's in there making noodles, making pasta.
Y'all, teenagers are weird. And Dad, if you're still on here, I'm sure you can attest to my retardedness when I was a teenager. But I don't get her. It's hot outside, wearing a sweater in the heat. Like, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I was gonna mention, just emphasize this. Yes. Like, because if we bring a puppy home, we're not going to go dump it.
No.
But
So,
once we have our hands on it, it's our responsibility to make sure it's taken care of. And
you just have to know that if you're gonna pick up a stray, that's what I knew when I picked up Biscuit. You know, you have to know that the minute that you put it in the vehicle and take it home, it's your responsibility after that. Yeah.
And the hard part is, I mean, I don't want to speak for everybody in Alabama, but in the country, there's a lot of mentality. There's a lot of that mentality that it's just an animal. It's just a dog. It's just a cat.
And it's not to us. It's not.
It's not meaningful to them, right? It's no different than I don't want this table, so I'm going to chuck it, right? And it's sad that they think like that. But
your dad said, "Yep, I can."
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I remember it. Sadly.
Yes, Miss Mindy, yes. Sweaters and hoodies are what kids wear, even if it's 100 degrees. I don't get it. I don't know what that trend is, but they sure do, huh?
Nova Scotia. Hello in Nova Scotia. What's not the animal? What's the weather like in Nova Scotia right now? No animal we love. Just animal.
And I think I saw a planting question about Georgia. Someone was new to gardening. And where'd it go?
Oh, I saw the pond. Oh, that's when should I plant?
Yeah, new to gardening in Georgia. Yeah,
new to planting in Georgia. It depends on where you are in Georgia. If you're in northern Georgia, then it depends on what you're planting. So if you're planting your tomatoes and peppers, I think it's safe if you're in southern Georgia.
I would say right about now you're
you're
good,
close. But if you're in northern Georgia, I don't know what temperatures like in northern Georgia. That's zone 7 up there. I can't really speak to zone 7.
It's time to start putting in all those spring things. You know, it's
if you're
time.
If you're in zone 8, you're probably safe to put in most spring things. I don't think I know a lot of people say we're going to have, you always get that last Easter frost. I don't think we're going to get it. I think this last cold snap we got was the cold snap.
I think that was it.
Oh, did you see another one?
Sorry, I was just trying to catch. Recently, yeah. Oh, and they complimented her pasta. Yeah. Are you planning to build a pond? Miss Paula had asked her, are you planning to build a pond?
Thinking about it.
That's another one of those future thoughts. We go both ways on it. We both have ideas about it. I have some pros and cons, little concerns, and then would it be nice? Yeah, but it's a future thought. We got all these other things in front of the pond that we got to do first.
Yeah. I mean, a pond, we've thought about it, but that'll be later on down the road if it happens. And I'm not even sure where we would put it at this point. But I've told y'all that the same people that we bought this from, they own the 18 acres next to ours.
Yes.
And at some point in the future, we would like to, purchase that. And they said that if they decide to sell it, that they would give us the first option to buy. So
now that's what they said. I don't know if that'll actually.
I think they will
happen, but I mean, that's what they said. Yeah,
they're good folks. I definitely think he will. And so if he decides to sell it and he gives us the option to buy, we definitely would buy that. And then that would increase our chances for getting to a pecan or getting a pond. But that's it's just.
Oh, that rain is
it's pouring down now.
It's pouring, y'all.
It needs to pass because after the live, I'm supposed to finish my project outside, baby.
Did I park the tractor. I was trying okay, what else is outside that shouldn't get wet? Okay.
Yep. Some folks say to wait for the pecan trees to start to bud, but I don't know. With the way the weather is nowadays, it's so up and down and changing. I don't know.
I feel good about it. I'm okay with risking it at this point. Now that that cold snap is over, I'm good with it.
So we do have an announcement to make that I forgot to tell y'all last week.
I must have forgot too. What is it? Go ahead.
We are so appreciative for y'all. A bunch of y'all reached out to Grower Solution.
Oh, yes.
And so we are now Grower Solution affiliates.
Yep.
That's all I really want to say about it right now. but y'all will hear more in the coming weeks. So I just wanted to say, y'all, we love y'all. They told us that it was because of y'all that they even knew about us.
Y'all are the reason that we are affiliates now, and
yeah.
I'm so grateful. So grateful.
I really wanted to mention it and just say it because I wanted y'all to know just how much we love y'all and how much we appreciate y'all and kind of the impact that y'all have on our lives.
Y'all do make a difference. You as the subscribers, y'all have all the power and y'all make all the difference in the world. Like literally they reached out to us and said, normally we're really kind of picky and really selective with our affiliate, people, with our people that we bring on board. They said, but we just got flooded with emails and with subscribers and y'all's people, y'all's big family talking good about y'all and saying, oh, you need to reach out to them. And apparently y'all made an impression because they did contact us and they were like, we need to check these guys out. So that's you guys. That's y'all making all the difference in the world. That's what you guys can do.
Yep. And and it's kind of, so it just shows kind of that, that relationship that's there. We love y'all. We make this content and share our lives with y'all because we love to do that. We love to share that with y'all. And then you guys, you guys showing that love back to us, it really, it's impactful. It makes a difference. So thank y'all so much for that. So there you will see more coming in the future, but more info about all that. But I just wanted to mention that real quick.
I don't know how to thank you guys enough. Like that was so sweet. That was so awesome. Like I was me and him were in tears. We were like, really? Like y'all like and appreciate us that much. Like y'all really just helped us out. I am so happy. I was like, that's an amazing blessing.
It is dumping, honey. Like it's pouring.
What was that company name again?
Growers Solution. Growers Solution. You can go over to growerssolution.com. Yep. If you're in, I believe it's still going on. They had a sale going on with no shipping.
They did. And they told us that when we talked to them, they said that they never do sales like that in the spring, or they never have done sales like that in the spring on their greenhouses, but they're having a sale.
Monday.
They're having a sale till Monday.
Yep. If you use the code SPRING23, you get free shipping on your orders.
Put that up there for them. SPRING23.
Yep. If you're looking for a greenhouse,
or if you're thinking about a greenhouse, it would be a good idea to consider it now. They're having a sale, and these are good greenhouses, really good.
Yeah. But anyway,
there you go. Yep, Grower Solution. Yep.
There we go. All right. That's the website and the promo code
share with
to get the free
anybody
shipping
in your family or anybody that you know of that is considering a greenhouse or needs one this year. Tell them about that code. Tell them about the sale.
And that code isn't directly related to us.
No, it's not.
That's not our affiliate code or anything, but that's the code for the free shipping. If you use our affiliate code, you won't get the free shipping. So now it's only if you're ordering a greenhouse. Really, it's any order over $3,500. So
so it needs to be it needs to be a greenhouse.
But if you order anything else from there and you want to use our code, it's promo code Big Family, and you get 10% off your order. So
where is that? I don't type very fast.
Which trying to type, baby?
10% off your order, and then put our promo code.
I'll put it in the description of our videos. It's in the description of our videos.
Just make sure y'all have that if you need it. Miss Sherry says she has
mole crickets.
Crickets?
You never seen a mole cricket?
What's a mole cricket?
It looks like what you would imagine a grasshopper would look like if they evolved underground.
Oh my!
Like it's like brown and kind of shorter, and they look blind. You ever seen a mole cricket?
No. I mean, maybe I haven't. Didn't know that's.
Yeah, they were all over in Florida. Mole cricket. Here, I'll show you a picture, baby, and then I'll show all the Big Family too.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
You seen those?
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't
mole
know.
Crickets,
I don't know what those were, but I mean, I've seen them growing up.
Yeah, mole crickets.
I didn't know that's a mole cricket.
Mole cricket. Let's get it straight there. A mole cricket. There you go. Have y'all ever seen those? Y'all ever seen a mole cricket?
I hate them. Yeah, big ugly cricket. Yeah. I always said it's a
good for fishing with, probably.
Bug. Nasty.
It is a nice shirt. Why, thank you. Why, thank you. I like it. I like it. I think I need to send my dad one.
There's cave crickets and spider crickets. What? How many kinds of crickets are there? Like, seriously, no, I don't.
I ain't never seen a cave.
I don't do bugs, y'all. Y'all will see me freak out like a 2-year-old girl having a fit and screaming and crying. I don't do bugs.
Oh, there you go, baby.
But no.
That's a cave cricket. That's interesting. Look at that one, y'all.
No.
Like,
I don't do bugs.
How's that for a cricket for you?
I know. And chickens love me. Yes, I will forever, for the rest of my life, even if he passes away and I'm like 95 years old, I will still have me some chickens surrounding me. I will have chickens everywhere. Chickens keep bugs away, snakes away. Chickens solve a lot of problems.
So if you're having mole cricket issues with your grass, Miss Sherry, maybe chickens are the solution. If chickens love them.
Just get a whole bunch of free range chickens.
I don't know. I've never had the mole. We've never really worried too much about our grass, honestly. I've never really been concerned about what it looked like.
No. We
mow it. That's about it.
I mow the grass and I release the chickens, and that's what we do.
Yeah, I honestly, I don't know any way to get rid of them other than chickens, or if you want to go the chemical route, we're not judging. No. But
do what you gotta
chickens.
Do, but I don't like bugs.
Miss Jackie says she doesn't do bugs either. Mm-hmm. Are y'all getting rain up in Monticello area, Miss Jackie? Bugs don't bother me too much. I'm not a big fan of spiders, but other than that, earwigs. That's what I don't like. I'm not scared of them, but I don't like them. I mean, just the name. They got those big old pinchers on the back, and they're called earwigs, and it's got to be called that for a reason, right?
No,
like,
don't go there. No.
I'm just saying, like, how did they get that name? I got big old pinchers, and they're called earwigs, and they're just the right size to fit. I'm just saying.
Can't take him.
What
am I gonna do with him? Oh wait, sorry. Yes, I see that about the rotten wood, but I saw one. Oh yeah, the free range chickens. Only problem with free range chickens is they tend to eat the fruits. So we did talk about that. We did discuss that a little bit when we first started thinking about free range in our chickens. We were thinking, okay, we have an orchard right there. So what if they eat the orchard? Well, so far, they don't go. Like Avery lets them out of their cage that's in the goat area. She lets them out every morning, and they've been roaming around like our yard and our grass and around the back deck, but they don't venture way out in the orchard. And chickens don't really, in our experience, they don't like to travel that far from where their coop is. So I just don't think they're going to.
Ours never had.
I don't think they're going to make it way out over there by the blackberries and blueberries. And even if they do, they're not going to eat that much of it.
Centipedes, they only worry me because I don't know which ones bite or sting or whatever centipedes do and which ones don't. Because I know some do and some are poisonous and some aren't. And I don't know. Hey, Miss Kira, don't worry about it. Welcome. We don't care whether you're late or not. We're just glad you showed up. And look right here. Yeah, earwigs are called earwigs for a reason. Y'all.
I have to sleep tonight.
Plug your ears. She's gonna have some cotton in her ears tonight.
I have to sleep tonight.
Yep. I'm just saying. Chickens get rid of a lot of bugs.
They do.
Oh,
so Miss Luann, I wasn't talking about the babies that I just got. I was talking about our fully grown flock.
Oh, yeah. The other birds, the other chickens. They're free ranging.
Mix of full size laying hens and bantams, but they're all full grown. And we're getting almost a dozen eggs a day. Did I tell you that?
Okay, y'all. Look.
Did I tell you that? Well, she's bringing in
they're bantam eggs. They're like a dozen eggs a day. Like we get like
half of them are full size eggs.
We get like 10 eggs like this and 2 eggs that are normal size eggs.
So a bantam egg is maybe like that. A full size egg is like that.
Baby, that's like a goose egg.
No, a bantam egg is like that. And a full size egg.
Yeah, a bantam egg's like that. Yeah, you can't even eat that.
You can.
I mean, we do, but
I put
it
three.
takes
of
a
them,
lot.
I put 3 of them together for breakfast the other morning. You just gotta use more of them. But we have enough birds. We got enough chickens.
We do have rosemary. Lily just asked for some rosemary, but it's in the greenhouse.
Oh yeah, in the greenhouse.
They're in pots, a bunch of it.
There's bigger plants in the greenhouse, yeah.
Yep.
But you gotta go through the rain. I think you can go now. It's slacked off. Yeah.
You got a sweater on. It'll soak up the rain.
Off a little bit. Go now. It's slacking off.
Love bugs are showing up in Central Florida, which means we're not too far behind. You know, I used to think love bugs were the worst, but y'all, the gnats here are redonkulous.
Said sleep with a chicken.
No.
You're right. If it ever got that bad, you are right, Miss Tiffany.
No, we ain't sleeping with no chicken.
I'm gonna replace you with a chicken.
No. You know,
Come
what?
Here, baby.
She is barking at Lily,
yeah,
isn't she?
Come here, baby. Come here. No, not outside yet. Not outside yet. Not outside yet.
The gnats here, y'all, I never experienced anything like it.
Yeah,
they're ridiculous. Like a lot of them. Biscuit, girl, it's okay. It's just Lily. Just Lily. Do we have a freeze dryer? Yes, we do have a freeze dryer. It's actually right next to us over here. We do have a freeze dryer. Hey, Biscuit. Yeah. We got to teach you a little discipline, girl. A little discipline. Yeah. Mm-hmm. This dog, let me tell you, y'all, this dog is the worst dog ever to sleep with. She is. She takes all the covers. She takes all. I ain't got many covers to begin with, and she takes what's left, and she snores louder than me.
And she shoves into you when she wants to snuggle. She demands a snuggle. She shoves into you. Oh, sorry, I lost it. There we go.
There you go.
Do you lose a lot of chickens from hawks? We had to free range because the hawk got a total of 5. So far, no.
Nope.
I was happy when the trees came down because that means coyotes and other predators will be less likely to come up near our house and try to get them. But also that opened up the more flat area for hawks and aerial predators. But so far, no. Like I said, they stay around the house and they stay around the barn and they have all that cover, around the house and the siding. And the barn. Goodness, girl. So they can easily duck out of the way of a predator and hide with the goats and stuff. So I think that's why we haven't had a hawk attack. So far, no.
Here you go. Here's the explanation.
Ear wiggler, ear creature was how the myth began about this type of insect crawling. See, myth.
Hey, look. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll get a handful of them.
No.
We'll see.
No.
Myth is a myth. Oh my goodness. What happened to the puppies that one was sick? If you're talking about Sebastian that was sick, he passed. So he passed on Tuesday. He passed on Tuesday. So Wednesday's video was about it. Yeah.
If y'all like to see that one, y'all can go see how Bashy peacefully passed away.
Yep. I honestly, after the gnats here, I would take love bugs over gnats too. I don't think I would have said that in the past, but they're just so thick. They're everywhere in your face, in your ears. They when you're trying to talk, you're choking on them. Like it's the
flying
worst.
In your eyes. They're flying in my eyes as I'm
worst.
Miss Megan said your dog is making my dog bark. I'm sorry, Miss Megan. I'm sorry.
Freeze dry your eggs. We actually have done that. We haven't done that since we've been here, but
we have. Yeah,
we've
done it before.
We do freeze dry them. We take them. We don't cook them first. We take them, we whisk them up, and then we freeze dry them raw, and then we powder them, and then we just mix it half and half and cook them normal, and they're really, really good. Mm-hmm. They taste just like
the sick puppy. She was talking about the coghill puppy. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Good job. You picked a nice handful.
Yeah, perfect.
Good.
Smells good. That's a lot of rosemary.
I hope she was gentle with the plant. That's a lot.
I wouldn't use all. Rosemary. Matter of fact, here, let me see, because I'll put starts in some pots.
Yeah, you can.
So
you can start
give me the whole handful. I'll give you what you need.
Lily said, "How do you know what I need?"
It's strong. Here, you only need like this. No. I'm trying to tell you, you're gonna regret putting that a whole bunch in there. Okay. All right. There we go. Thank you. All right. Perfect. In the rain. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll put a cover over them, but we're gonna have to move them. Yeah.
All right, y'all. So look, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new rosemary starts to start.
Spooky.
Yep.
Starts.
So
and it smells
soon
great,
we'll have
y'all.
enough to.
If y'all could smell this.
Oh, seven.
Like, I have an
7.
overwhelming smell of rosemary right now. Just
So I'm gonna try it. You know, Jason, he started our last rosemary sprigs, which is where this came from.
Wait, I watched him, and I think he stripped off.
I stripped off all but the top leaves,
Right, and then he
just like this.
He did some sort of.
And then we dipped them in honey because we couldn't find our rooting hormone.
But
rooting hormone works.
Honey worked.
And then we just put them in the water. So we should just strip them all down. Does that sound right, y'all?
So the puppies that they were talking about that was sick. She said, "What happened to the sick puppy?" That was the cog-heel puppy.
He recovered. Rocky
and Bandit.
But Rocky was the only one
Rocky
that was
the
sick.
Yeah.
But he recovered. Yeah.
Yeah, both puppies are good, alive and well. Yeah.
Yep. Oh, what time is it? I don't want to. We got to hop off here in a minute so that Chestnut Hills can do their live.
Yep.
Y'all make sure after you get done watching us, don't forget Chestnut Hills goes on right after we get off.
They do.
I assume y'all gonna just confirm that Chestnut Hills, or y'all gonna do your live?
Y'all still watching Chestnut Hills? Y'all still watching?
We canceled tonight due to weather. All right, well, so there won't be a Chestnut Hills live tonight.
So no Chestnut Hills, okay. And Head Family Farm just lost their goose ice cream to a hawk.
Oh yeah, hawks are mean little critters. Yep. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch. Did they put it on a video?
Yeah, it's on the video. Yep.
I haven't caught up with their videos. Was it like a big goose or it was a little? Because I mean, a goose.
What is that turned on?
Yeah, I'll have to watch that one.
Yep, we'll watch it. So just keep talking. Thanks.
He's like, just keep going, Wes. Just keep going. Yeah.
I don't know if it's
we got
Nick
Lily
or Zoe,
cooking dinner.
but
Like we don't have to hustle anywhere because we got Lily cooking dinner for us.
Well, I need to go out and finish the project outside if it stops raining.
About that.
Yep.
Yeah. And the big family's gonna want to see this project that
they are
completing.
Yep. And we need to get these in some dirt.
Yeah, I'll bring in the dirt and I'll put it on the table and we'll just I'll put
a
place for it.
All right, so y'all, we love y'all.
Oh wait, sorry, one thing.
One more.
What is Lily making for dinner? You want to tell them?
Lily, you want to come share what you're making for dinner? Because I don't want to get it wrong.
She volunteered to make this dinner. It's gonna be fabulous.
So I am making butternut bacon fettuccine.
Butternut bacon fettuccine from all
and
fresh
pasta,
ingredients.
like I showed you earlier.
Like she made everything from scratch with the butternut squash and everything.
Yep, it's gonna be good. Lily's been showing me up lately with making dinner. She's been do it again. I think I like the other one better. What the other thing you say?
Oh, it's gonna be good, y'all.
Yeah, I like that better. All right, y'all. We love y'all. I'm gonna go try to finish up this project outside in between rain.
I guess I'll get back to work.
Angie's gonna plant these. Hopefully, you gonna plant them for me?
Yes,
thank you, baby. I love you. And we will see y'all in the next one.
Bye. Love you.